vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav, Jaya Radha Madhav. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada.
Srila Prabhupada ki, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrind ki, ISKCON Punjabi Bagh Yatra ki, Natai Gaur Premanande, Hare Hare. So this morning we have a special program in relation to it's allergic. Come here, come. So this morning we have a special program in relation to Srila Prabhupada Leela Katha, and more specifically we're going to discuss and speak from this recently published book by the Bhaktivedanta Book Trust, Australia. But, go ahead. Yeah.
आज प्रातःकालीन एक विशेष कार्यक्रम है, विशेषकर श्रीला प्रभुपाद कथा के संबंध में, और हम विशेषता इस पुस्तक से पढ़ेंगे। ये पुस्तक भक्तिवेदांता बुक ट्रस्ट ऑस्ट्रेलिया द्वारा प्रकाशित की गई है।
It's called I'll Build You a Temple, the Juhu Story.
इसका टाइटल है I'll Build You a Temple, the Juhu Story.
Om Agyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vanchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanabhyo Vaishnavabhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakti Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So before we begin in relation to this book, beautiful book, I'll Build Your Temple, the Juhu story. We had some outstanding questions from the last 2 days.
इससे पहले कि हम प्रारंभ करें इस पुस्तक से पढ़ना I'll Build Your Temple, the Juhu story, कल पिछले 2 दिन से हमारे पास कुछ पेंडिंग प्रश्न हैं.
So please raise your hand and Rukmini Krishna Prabhu will choose who should ask the question. That's his problem, not mine.
तो आप हाथ खड़ा कर सकते हैं और रुक्मिणी कृष्ण प्रभु चुनेंगे कि कौन प्रश्न पूछेगा. ये उनकी समस्या है, मेरी नहीं.
So raise your hand. There's one hand there, another one here, another one there. Raise your hand high. Rukmini Krishna Prabhu should see your face. You should get your darshan. Come on. Which one first? Mataji's first. Who's Mataji? Raise the hand. Okay, question. Microphone there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Bol. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes,
Hare
Gopi
Krishna.
Priya.
Thank you, Maharaj, for giving us very blissful association of yours. Maharaj, if a person has some expectations in life, and
if a person has some expectation, okay.
Yeah, if I have, so I am not getting that, and I know this, it is all my karmic reactions or actions or destination. And as you told day before yesterday, that Mahaprabhu comes in that case and he is simply cutting our material desires. If we are not getting something or we are suffering, he is cutting our material desires. That theoretically that I know, and I try to do that also. It's all my karmic reactions. Even then, sometimes I get disturbed time to time. Then I hold myself and it is my karmic reactions. Then again, while chanting or while doing any activity, then I get disturbed. So where I am weak, what is my weak point, how to, solve that or overcome that weakness.
मैं प्रयास करूँगा. अगर मेरे जीवन में कुछ अपेक्षाएं हैं और मैं देखती हूँ अगर वो पूरी नहीं हो रही, और जैसे मैंने समझा आपके परसों के प्रवचन से कि श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु हमारी भौतिक इच्छाएं ख़त्म कर रहे हैं, परंतु फिर भी मैं मन में डिस्टर्ब महसूस करती हूँ और अपने आप को समझाती हूँ ये मेरे कर्म या मेरी तकदीर के हिसाब से मुझे जो प्राप्त होना नहीं होगा. परंतु बार बार जप करते समय, अन्य कार्य करते समय दोबारा से ऐसे विचार आते हैं, दोबारा मैं डिस्टर्ब होती हूँ और दोबारा अपने आप को समझाने का प्रयास करती हूँ. तो मेरा कहाँ पे मैं गलती कर रही हूँ या कहाँ पे मेरा वीक पॉइंट है, मैं ये समझना चाहती हूँ. सही है बताइए.
Yes. if you want to go and stay at the foothills of Govardhan, it's not very far from here.
अगर आप जाना चाहते हैं और श्री गोवर्धन के तलहटी पर निवास करना चाहते हैं, गोवर्धन बहुत दूर नहीं है यहाँ से,
you will already know where you are going.
आपको पहले से पता है कि आप कहाँ जा रहे हैं.
It's not that you'll suddenly come to Govardhan hill and then you lost.
ऐसा नहीं है कि आप अचानक से गोवर्धन पर्वत पे आए और उसके बाद गुम गए.
But you'll know exactly where you're going in Govardhan, at Govardhan hill, and you know exactly where you'll be staying, and you'll know exactly what you'll be doing and who you'll be associating with.
तो आपको पहले से ये स्पष्टता पता है कि आप कहाँ जा रहे हैं, गोवर्धन में कौन से स्थान पर रुकेंगे, वहाँ पर किसका संग लेंगे, कौन सा कार्य करेंगे.
And then when Radha Krishna comes to meet you, you cannot be lost.
और जब राधा कृष्ण आपसे मिलने आएंगे तब आप खो नहीं सकते.
Because Radha and Krishna are not going to ask you, who are you, what are you doing here, what service are you doing, and who is your family. They're not going to ask you those things. You already know that.
राधा कृष्ण आपसे ये नहीं पूछेंगे कि आप कौन हो, कौन से परिवार से हो, यहाँ पर क्या कर रहे हो, आपको पहले से पता है.
Because Radha Krishna will say, oh dear Gopi Priya, you have come, and you know, welcome, and you know what your service is. Please continue with that service and we will meet later.
तो राधा कृष्ण कहेंगे कि प्रिय गोपी प्रिया, आपको पहले से आपका यहाँ पे स्वागत है, आपकी जो सेवा है आप उसको जारी रखिए और हम आपसे बाद में मिलेंगे.
So long as you have your own expectations in this world, that is not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
जब तक आपकी अपेक्षा है भौतिक जगत में, ये चीज तब तक नहीं हो पाएगी.
Anya vilasita sunya jnana karmadi anavritam anukulyana Krishna anusilanam bhakti uttama. This is the basic standard of the definition of pure devotional service.
तो जो ये श्लोक है अन्य विलासिता शून्य, ये उत्तम भक्ति का मूलभूत परिभाषा है.
We have to serve Krishna as Krishna wants to be served.
हमें कृष्ण की उस प्रकार से सेवा करनी है जैसे कृष्ण चाहते हैं.
We have to serve Radha Krishna as they desire to be served.
हमें राधा कृष्ण की उन प्रकार से सेवा करनी है जैसे उनकी इच्छा है.
And from our perspective, we have to look forward favorably to serving them favorably in our own consciousness also.
और अपने दृष्टिकोण से हमें ये इसके लिए लालायित रहना चाहिए कि अनुकूल भाव से उनकी सेवा कर सकें. इस प्रकार की चेतना विकसित करनी चाहिए.
So whatever is one's own expectations in this particular world will not fit that description of the basic standard of pure devotional service.
तो जो भी हमारी अपेक्षा है भौतिक जगत में, तो इसमें इसका मेल नहीं होगा जो ये उत्तम भक्ति की परिभाषा है, ये इसमें फिट नहीं होगा.
But then somebody may ask a question, which is a practical question and a fair question.
तो कोई प्रश्न पूछ सकता है जो बहुत व्यवहारिक है और बहुत ही न्यायिक है.
I say, but Maharaj, you don't understand. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm an elder sister to Rukmini Krishna Prabhu. You don't understand these things.
कहेंगे महाराज आपको नहीं पता कि मैं एक माँ हूँ, एक पत्नी हूँ, मैं एक बड़ी बहन हूँ रुक्मिणी कृष्ण प्रभु के.
I have some expectations from my brother, I have some expectations from my son, I have some expectations from my own desires.
मेरी कुछ अपेक्षाएं हैं अपने भाई से, अपने पुत्र से, मेरी खुद की कुछ इच्छाएं हैं.
I have some expectations from my counselees.
मेरे जो काउंसलीज हैं उनसे मेरी कोई अपेक्षा है.
It's I, me.
मैं और
What about Radha and Krishna's expectations?
राधा और कृष्ण की जो अपेक्षा है उनके बारे में क्या?
So gradually one has to phase out one's own expectations and fit into the desires and feelings of Radha Krishna gradually.
तो धीरे धीरे अपनी अपेक्षाओं को दूर करते रहना चाहिए और जो राधा कृष्ण की अपेक्षाएं हैं उनको हृदय के करीब लाना चाहिए.
And then gradually it will be internally revealed to you what Radha and Krishna expect you to do. What is your service when you leave your body in this last breath, and you know where you're going. You're not going into an unknown place.
और धीरे धीरे
You already know what you're going to do there in Golok Vrindavan.
आंतरिक रूप से आपको ये प्रकट होगा कि राधा कृष्ण की क्या अपेक्षाएं हैं. जब आपका आखिरी श्वास आएगा तब आपको पता होगा कि आप कहाँ जा रहे हैं.
But if one is hanging on into one's own expectations, one will also take a better birth from the current birth in Punjabi Bagh in a devotee family.
परंतु जब तक अपेक्षाओं को पकड़ कर रखेंगे तो जन्म होगा, वो एक बेहतर जन्म हो सकता है पंजाबी बाग में भक्तों के परिवार में.
Or you may take birth in the next life in a devotee family at Govardhan.
या आपका अगला जन्म हो सकता है एक भक्तों के परिवार में जो गोवर्धन में है.
Or then after that, when you leave that particular body, you may appear in a family, in a sort of a promotion in one of the families that is touring with Krishna in his eternal Leela show in one of the universes.
और उसके बाद आपका जन्म हो सकता है जो एक प्रमोशन हो एक ऐसे परिवार में जो कृष्ण लीला जहाँ पर प्रकट है, कृष्ण के साथ वो जा रहे हैं कहीं.
And then at that time you'll be trained further into your eternal identity and in your natural Siddha Deha, perfected form in Goloka Vrindavan in the next life.
और उसके अगले जन्म में आपको सिद्ध देह प्राप्त हो सकता है गोलोक वृंदावन में.
So another birth in Punjabi Bagh, next birth in Boma Vrindavan, just down the road, earthly road. That's second one. Third one in Krishna's eternal Leela show. And then the fourth one is actually you realize what is your identity and what your service is in Goloka Vrindavan.
तो अगला जन्म पंजाबी बाग में, उसका अगला जन्म भौम वृंदावन में, उसका अगला जन्म कृष्ण की जहाँ शाश्वत लीलाएं हो रही हैं, और उसके बाद आपकी जो शाश्वत सेवा है आपको वो प्रकट होगी.
But all that can be done in one shot. And from this life you can go directly to Golok Vrindavan. Not even Boma Vrindavan, not even Punjabi Bagh, not even Krishna's eternal Leela show. You can go directly to Golok Vrindavan. You can.
परंतु इसी जीवन में आप डायरेक्टली भगवान की जो नित्य लीला है उसमें प्रवेश कर सकते हैं. पंजाबी बाग में नहीं, भौम वृंदावन में नहीं, या जहाँ कृष्ण की सृष्टि में लीला चल रही है वहाँ नहीं, डायरेक्ट उनके नित्य लीला.
Because you have to responsibly transition your role as mother, as wife, as sister, as granddaughter, and as Shiksha Guru, and as a mentor, and as a senior devotee. You have to transcend all that to go to Golok. And if you're initiating Guru, you have to also transcend that. And if you're sannyasi, you're not a sannyasi in Golok Vrindavan. You have to transcend that too.
तो आपको जिम्मेदारी के साथ जो ये अलग अलग भूमिकाएं हैं, एक माता की, पत्नी की, एक ग्रैंड डॉटर की, एक मेंटर की, तो जितने भी ऐसे रोल्स हैं, चाहे सन्यासी हो या दीक्षा गुरु, इन सब रोल से ऊपर उठना होगा, क्योंकि आध्यात्मिक जगत में आपको पता है सन्यासी नहीं होते.
But responsibly.
परंतु जिम्मेदारी के साथ.
Hare Krishna. The consciousness that one may be stuck within the activities of Krishna consciousness
किसी की चेतना कृष्ण भावनामृत क्षेत्र में जो कार्य है वहाँ पर अटक सकती है
is that people see me as a pure devotee.
कि लोग मुझे शुद्ध भक्त के रूप में देखते हैं
And I'm expected to act like a pure devotee.
और मेरे से अपेक्षा की जाती है कि मैं शुद्ध भक्त की तरह कार्य करूं.
It's a natak, it's a drama, it's an act. You're not like that, but you must act.
ये एक अनर्थ है, एक ड्रामा है कि आप वैसे हैं नहीं परंतु आपको उसकी तरह कार्य करना पड़ रहा है.
So when you act something that you are internally not, you get attached to that.
जब आप ऐसे कार्य करते हैं जो आप आंतरिक रूप से वैसे नहीं हैं तो आप आसक्त हो जाते हैं.
So we should know in the current life we are acting as a mother.
तो हमें जानना चाहिए कि वर्तमान जीवन में मैं एक माँ की तरह कार्य कर रही हूँ.
We are acting as a wife.
मैं एक पत्नी की तरह कार्य कर रही हूँ.
We are acting as a son or daughter.
मैं एक पुत्र पुत्री की तरह कार्य कर रही हूँ.
We are acting as the service of Guru.
हम गुरु सेवक के रूप में कार्य कर रहे हैं.
We are acting as a temple president.
हम मंदिर अध्यक्ष के रूप में कार्य कर रहे हैं.
Because these are positions of service.
क्योंकि ये सेवा के पद हैं.
But it's not you as the person.
परंतु ये आप नहीं हो व्यक्तिगत रूप में.
Just like I can ask you a question. Gopi Priya, you have microphone.
Yes.
Say Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Is Narendra Modi the Prime Minister of India? Yes or no?
क्या नरेंद्र मोदी इस भारत के प्रधानमंत्री हैं? हाँ या नहीं?
Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Is the Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi? Yes or no?
क्या प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी हैं? हाँ या नहीं?
Yes, Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi.
Yes. So which is first? Narendra Modi is the Prime Minister of India, or the Prime Minister of India is Narendra Modi? Which is first?
तो क्या पहले है कि नरेंद्र मोदी भारत के प्रधानमंत्री हैं या भारत के प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी हैं?
भारत के प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी. Same it is almost.
It's not same.
ये सेम नहीं है.
Who created the post of Prime Minister?
We people only, public.
The people, right? Somebody, right?
ये पद किसने निर्मित किया?
So
प्रधानमंत्री
which
का पद.
existed first, the person or the post?
तो पहले कौन था, पद या व्यक्ति?
व्यक्ति, person.
The person exists first, otherwise there will not be any post.
पहले व्यक्ति था, अन्यथा वो पद नहीं बनता.
So the person is occupying a post temporarily.
जो व्यक्ति है वो पद को निभा रहा है कुछ समय काल के
But
लिए.
the person is always there.
परंतु वो व्यक्ति हमेशा से है.
So we should have a relationship with the person, not with the post.
तो हमारा जो संबंध है व्यक्ति के साथ होना चाहिए, पद के साथ नहीं.
But in the material world they have relationship with the post and not with the person.
परंतु भौतिक जगत में उनका संबंध पद के साथ होता है, व्यक्ति के साथ नहीं.
So that's our eternal identity, the person, not the post.
तो जो हमारी शाश्वत पहचान है वो व्यक्तिगत रूप में है, पोस्ट के रूप में नहीं.
Like I wear the post of Maharaj.
जैसे मेरे पास पद है महाराज का
Or Swami.
या स्वामी का.
But the person who's having that post as a sannyasi is different from the post.
परंतु एक व्यक्ति जिसके पास पद है वो पद से भिन्न है.
I'm not sure if I'm a sannyasi in Golok Vrindavan. It cannot be.
मुझे नहीं पता कि मैं गोलोक वृंदावन में सन्यासी हूँ या नहीं. मैं नहीं हो सकता वहाँ.
So therefore the post or position of service should purify us to eventually transcend that post and be the person who you are eternally.
तो जो पद है या सेवा की जो स्थिति है वो हमें शुद्ध करनी चाहिए जिससे अंतगत्वा मैं उस पद से ऊपर उठ सकूं.
And the post or the position is generally institutional. It's not personal.
तो जो पद है वो सांस्थितिक होता है, व्यक्तिगत नहीं, संस्था से संबंधित होता है.
Just like somebody may say, hey, let's go and see the temple president in Punjabi Bagh.
कोई मुझे कह सकता है चलो चल के मिलते हैं जो ISKCON पंजाबी बाग के मंदिर अध्यक्ष है उनसे.
But somebody may ask, who is the temple president?
और कोई कह सकता है कौन है मंदिर का अध्यक्ष?
Oh, His Grace Murli Krishna Prabhu.
श्रीमान मुरली कृष्ण प्रभु.
So that's the person.
कि वो व्यक्ति है.
But the post is temple president.
जो पद है वो मंदिर अध्यक्ष.
So you're meeting the temple president.
आप मंदिर के अध्यक्ष से मिल रहे हैं.
And he will act like a temple president. Yes, I am the temple president.
और आप उस प्रकार से कार्य भी करेंगे मंदिर अध्यक्ष की तरह. हाँ, मैं मंदिर का अध्यक्ष हूँ.
But if somebody knows him more intimately,
परंतु अगर कोई इनको और गहराई से जानता है,
they're not coming to meet the temple president.
आत्मीयता से जानता है, तो वो मंदिर अध्यक्ष से मिलने नहीं आ रहे हैं.
They're coming to meet Murli Krishna Prabhu.
वो मुरली कृष्ण प्रभु से मिलने आ रहे हैं.
Like his mother.
जैसे उनकी माँ.
She's not coming to meet temple president.
वो मंदिर अध्यक्ष से मिलने नहीं आ रही.
She's coming to see her son.
वो अपने पुत्र से मिलने आ रही.
Murli Krishna Prabhu.
मुरली कृष्ण प्रभु.
It's different.
वो अंतर है.
So that relationship is more important with the person than with the post.
तो जो संबंध है व्यक्ति के साथ ज्यादा महत्वपूर्ण है बजाय पद के.
So we should transition of having expectations in relationship to post. Then you can be the person who you are.
तो हमें इस चीज से आगे बढ़ना होगा जो हमारी अपेक्षाएं हैं पद से संबंधित में. तब आप एक व्यक्ति की तरह कार्य कर सकते हो जो आप स्वाभाविक व्यक्ति हो.
Prabhu, next question. Microphone here.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Okay.
I need your blessing so that I can get rid of all these expectations and.
Don't get rid of your son.
Yeah.
You're still mother from his side, from son's side. It has to transition. You have to do your duty externally, but internally you have to cultivate your eternal identity as a person.
तो
You
जब
cannot be irresponsible.
आपको बाह्य रूप से जिम्मेदारी के साथ सारे कर्तव्य करने हैं, परंतु आंतरिक रूप से जो आपकी शाश्वत पहचान है उसको कल्टीवेट करना है.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. Thank you.
Prabhu, what's your good name?
Kanai Priyadas.
Kanai Priya Prabhu. Tell us.
Thank you, Maharaj, for your blessed association since last 3 days. And I have 2 questions.
One.
Okay. There are 5 mellows in which the devotees develop their relationship with the Supreme Lord.
The relationship is not developed. It's already there. Now what's your question?
So this conjugal relationship, conjugal mellows, which is considered the highest mellows amongst all these 5.
Yes, before you continue with your question. Repeat.
तो प्रभु जी का प्रश्न था, प्रभु जी प्रश्न पूछ रहे हैं कि महाराज एक भक्त भगवान के साथ 5 अलग अलग रस में जो संबंध विकसित करता है, तो महाराज ने वहीं पे रोका और महाराज ने कहा वो संबंध विकसित नहीं करता, वो संबंध शाश्वत रूप से है. फिर आगे प्रभु जी ने प्रश्न जारी रखा कि उसमें से जो माधुर्य है उसको सर्वोत्तम माना जाता है. तो यहीं पे महाराज ने अभी रोका है.
I cannot answer your question.
महाराज कह रहे हैं कि मैं आपके प्रश्न का उत्तर नहीं दे सकता.
Because
क्योंकि
we have material experience between man and woman, boy and girl, male and female.
हमारे पास भौतिक अनुभव है पुरुष स्त्री का, युवक युवती का, लड़के लड़की का।
Radha Krishna not like that.
राधा कृष्णा वैसे नहीं है।
Radha Krishna one supreme soul in two forms.
राधा कृष्णा एक परम आत्मा है दो अलग रूप में।
But you and your daughter, you and your wife, you and your mother are two different souls in material bodies.
परंतु आप और आपकी पुत्री, आप और आपकी पत्नी, आप और आपकी माता दो अलग अलग जीवात्माएं हैं, दो अलग अलग रूप में।
And it's temporary.
और वो क्षणिक है।
But there's so much impressions in the heart of these relationships.
परंतु हृदय के अंदर इतने सारे छाप है इन संबंधों की।
You won't speak about your private life.
आप अपने व्यक्तिगत जीवन के बारे में नहीं बोलेंगे।
Why should I discuss Radha Krishna's private life?
तो मैं राधा कृष्ण के जो व्यक्तिगत जीवन है उसके बारे में क्यों बोलूं?
Unless one is completely free from the bodily conception of life.
जब तक कोई देहात्मक बुद्धि से पूर्ण रूप से मुक्त हो।
One is a Jivan Mukta.
वो जीवन मुक्त है।
That personality cannot even participate in Rasa Lila.
तो वो व्यक्ति रासलीला में
Jivan
भाग
Mukta.
जीवन मुक्त व्यक्ति रासलीला में भाग नहीं ले सकता।
That personality can only see and witness but not participate.
वो व्यक्ति सिर्फ दर्शन कर सकता है, देख सकता है, जो देहात्मक बुद्धि से पूर्ण रूप से मुक्त है, जीवन मुक्त, परंतु वो रासलीला में भाग नहीं ले सकता।
Therefore, such a question should be asked from the perspective of a Vanaprastha who is not living with his family anymore, and a sannyasi.
तो ये प्रश्न एक वानप्रस्थ जो अपने परिवार के साथ नहीं रह रहा या सन्यासी के दृष्टिकोण से पूछना चाहिए।
Next question.
आपका दूसरा प्रश्न।
Not you.
क्षमा कीजिए।
Yeah, the
अगला
hand up
प्रश्न।
is back there. You know, sometimes I saw your hands and his. Sometimes we find a family members and a child is born, boy child.
कभी कभार हम देखते हैं कि जो परिवारजन है उसमें एक पुत्र जन्म लेता है परिवार में।
And then all the friends and relatives come with gifts and so forth. You know, they become parents. The child is born.
तो सभी परिवारजन आते हैं, उनको उपहार देते हैं कि आपका बच्चा हुआ है।
So one of the friends of the mother who is given birth will say like this.
तो जिस माँ ने जन्म दिया है उसके कोई मित्र उनको कहेंगे,
Say, hey Lali, your son looks just like Krishna. See?
कहेंगे हे लाली, जो तुम्हारा पुत्र है बिल्कुल कृष्ण की तरह दिखता है।
And the mother feels so happy.
और माँ को कितना खुशी होती है सुन के।
That's Mayavad. That is Mayavad.
ये मायावाद है।
You understand? You cannot attribute Krishna Leela with your own experiences that are relative in the material world, including as devotees in the Grihastha ashram. Cannot.
जो कृष्ण लीला है उसका हम कोई भी तालमेल अपने भौतिक अनुभव के साथ, जो अपने सगे संबंधियों के साथ है, चाहे कोई अब भक्त भी हो गृहस्थ जीवन में, हम उसका कोई तुलना, कोई आसपास में कोई मिलन नहीं है।
If it's not Mayavad, it is Sahajya.
और अगर वो मायावाद नहीं है तो सहजिया है।
Prabhu, what's your good name?
Pavan. Pavan.
Like Patita Pavan.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Maharaj.
He's got like an avesh of Vayu.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so I have to be careful, you know. Just now Hanuman may come, you know. Yes, Pavan Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. Day before yesterday, you emphasis on Hare Krishna Mahamantra, that it's Rama, while we were chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So, I just wanted to know what is the correct pronunciation, because I went back and I heard the chanting.
You just want to know what's the correct pronunciation.
तो प्रभु जी पूछना चाहते हैं कि जो महामंत्र है उसका सही उच्चारण क्या है, विशेषकर जो राम या रामा जो भी.
Srila Prabhupada said in a purport in Chaitanya Charitamrita that the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is chanted with the movement of the upper and lower lips.
श्रील प्रभुपाद चैतन्य चरितामृत के एक तात्पर्य में बताते हैं कि जो ये महामंत्र का जप है इसको किया जाता है अपने ऊपर और नीचे के होठ को हिलाकर.
And all 32 syllables and 16 words must be clearly pronounced.
और 32 अक्षर और 16 शब्द स्पष्टता के साथ उच्चारण करने चाहिए.
So Pavan, only Pavan, can you chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra for us in the microphone?
क्या आप माइक्रोफोन में हमारे लिए महामंत्र?
Only Pavan, don't.
सिर्फ प्रभु को बोलना है, हम सबको नहीं बोलना.
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे.
So the name Ram, you said Hare Ram. So it's R-A-A-M. So that Ram is an affectionate calling out from Mother Kaushalya and Maharaja Dasarat for their son Ram, who is Lord Ramachandra.
तो जो आपने शब्द बोला राम, R-A-A-M, ये बहुत ही स्नेहपूर्वक पुकार है माता कौशल्या की, दशरथी के जो पुत्र, दशरथ के पुत्र हैं राम, अयोध्यापति राम, उनके लेकर.
But in the Mahamantra, the word is not R-A-A-M. It's R-A-M-A.
परंतु महामंत्र का में जो राम आता है उसका स्पेलिंग R-A-A-M नहीं है, R-A-M-A है.
There's the Mahamantra there. There's nothing behind me.
Behind Premanjan Prabhu.
Okay.
Also.
So when it says Ra-ma, the first A has a diacritic dash on it. So it's long, Ra, and then the second A is short, Ma, Ra-ma.
तो अगर विशेषकर इंग्लिश में स्पेलिंग देखेंगे या जैसे वहाँ पे पेंट किया हुआ है तो R-A-M-A में जो पहला A है उसके ऊपर एक डंडी डली होती है जिसका मतलब है ये दीर्घ स्वर है रा, और माँ उसके बाद वाला A के ऊपर वो लघु है.
Now you chant with the movement of the upper lips. Ra, ma. See, Ra, close, and then Ma. Now chant the Mahamantra Pavan.
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे.
He is conditioned. I just explained to you how to chant Rama.
वो आदत से
But
मजबूर
he's
है.
doing the same thing.
तो मैंने अभी आपको समझाया कि कैसे उच्चारण करना है.
Because that is Hinduism. In the Hindi language, it's like that.
तो ये हिंदुइज्म है, हिंदी भाषा में
He's
इस
pointing
प्रकार
his finger
से.
to. Now chant. Pavan.
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे.
Yes. It's Rama. Not brushing. Rama. No. Rama. First long A, then short A. Rama. Yes. Now everyone look at my lips.
हर कोई मेरे होठों की तरफ
Don't
देखे.
chant with me.
मेरे साथ उच्चारण मत कीजिएगा।
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Now, when I say Rama, you can hear the word Ra, see? But you cannot hear the word Ma. I can hear it. Because it's more soft. Like Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So the upper lip and the lower lip, Prabhupada says, Ra, Ma. See, it closes and then Ma. Not Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. That's the Maha Mantra.
तो जब मैं ये शब्द बोल रहा हूँ रा, तो आप ये सुन पाते हैं, परंतु जो माँ है, हो सकता है ये क्योंकि थोड़ा मैं मुलायम तरीके से बोल रहा हूँ, आप नहीं सुन पाते, परंतु मैं इसको स्पष्टता सुन पा रहा हूँ। तो जो श्रीला प्रभुपाद बताते हैं कि दोनों होठों को यूज़ करके इसका उच्चारण करना है, तो राम नहीं है, राम है।
So now, it's a very important subject. It's our lifeline in Krishna consciousness, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra.
तो बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण विषय है, ये हमारा कृष्ण भावनामृत जीवन का लाइफलाइन है।
So the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is not Hindi or Tamil or Telugu or Gujarati or German or Chinese, Mandarin, Cantonese. It's not any of these languages.
जो हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र है, हिंदू, तेलुगु, जर्मन, रशियन, चाइनीज, ये कोई भाषा नहीं है।
Even Gujarati.
यहाँ तक कि गुजराती भी।
Or Sindhi.
या सिंधी।
The Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is transcendental to any designations of language communication.
जो हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र है, किसी भी प्रकार के जो परिभाषा के द्वारा हम आपस में बात करते हैं, उससे दिव्य है।
So you cannot say, but Maharaj, in Hindi language is like this, in Telugu language is like that. No, you cannot say that.
आप ये नहीं कह सकते कि महाराज हिंदी भाषा में इस तरह है, तेलुगु भाषा में इस तरह है, आप ये नहीं कह सकते।
But I'll give you two practical examples.
परंतु मैं आपको दो व्यवहारिक उदाहरण दूंगा।
So about 20 years ago, I used to preach in Hong Kong and closer places to Hong Kong.
20 वर्ष पहले
in mainland China.
मेनलैंड
Like
चाइना,
Guangzhou, like that.
मैं हांगकांग में प्रचार करता था और उसके जो आसपास के शहर हैं वहाँ प्रचार करता था।
So when I first visited there almost 25-30 years ago,
जब मैं पहली बार वहाँ गया लगभग 25-30 वर्ष पूर्व,
so I was chanting japa with the Chinese bodied devotees.
तो मैं जपा कर रहा था उन भक्तों के साथ जो चाइनीज देह में थे,
And they chant like this.
और वो इस प्रकार से जप करते हैं,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Lama, Hare Lama, Lama Lama, Hare Hare. Translate that one. Explain what I did.
तो जब महाराज चाइनीज ऐसे वहाँ डिवोटीज के साथ जप कर रहे थे, तो उनका जप इस प्रकार से था जैसे महाराज ने करके दिखाया।
Because we say Rama and we say Hare, but the R, the R letter in our letters is not in their phonetic language. They can't pronounce it. It's not part of their culture in their language.
तो जब हम रा का उच्चारण करते हैं, आर का उच्चारण करते हैं, वो चाइनीज भाषा में है ही नहीं। तो उनके चेतना में वो शब्द है ही नहीं।
There's no R,
ये वर्ण उसमें नहीं है।
So I was hearing this. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Lama, Hare Lama, Lama Lama, Hare Hare.
तो मैं ये सुन रहा था।
Does Krishna accept that? Yes or no? Yes.
क्या कृष्णा इसको स्वीकार करते हैं, हाँ या नहीं?
Like some people come from Orissa, Oriya,
जैसे कुछ लोग उड़ीसा से हैं, उड़िया,
and sometimes they sing, Hare Ramu, 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 Hare Hare. They don't say Rama, they say Ramu, Mamu. Ramu died. Ramu. Translate that.
तो राम नहीं बोलते, रामो बोलते हैं। वैसे राम गया।
But you're not Oriya. You're not? So if they may say Rama, instead of Rama, they say Ramu, Ramu.
परंतु आप उड़िया नहीं हैं, जो उड़िया हैं चाहे वो उच्चारण करें राम।
But Krishna accepts that because he knows the meaning Rama. It's just the culture they come from, you know.
तो कृष्ण इसको समझते हैं, कृष्ण उनके हृदय में है।
But gradually when they become members of ISKCON, they come to the Rama, and even the Chinese body devotees, they say Hare Krishna. Eventually they say it. It comes, you know. And Krishna accepts it, eventually they say it.
और जब वो ISKCON में आते हैं, धीरे धीरे वो इस स्थिति तक पहुंच जाता है कि वो रामा बोलते हैं। यहाँ तक कि चाइनीज भक्त भी हरे कृष्णा इस तरह से बोलते हैं।
So gradually they get it.
धीरे धीरे उनको समझ आ जाता है।
So it's not a fault if you are saying Ram and not Rama.
तो ये आपका दोष नहीं है अगर आप राम बोल रहे हैं रामा की बजाय।
But Prabhupada wants us to pronounce the words properly and hear them properly. 32 syllables, 16 words in the Mahamantra.
परंतु
Eventually you have to do that.
प्रभुपाद चाहते हैं कि हम स्पष्टता और ठीक तरीके से उच्चारण करें और स्पष्टता ठीक तरीके से उसको सुने।
Prabhupada gave one example.
श्रील प्रभुपाद ने एक उदाहरण दिया
That you may say Radha, Radha, Radha. You may say like that.
तो आप इस तरह से बोल सकते हैं राधा राधा।
But when you're leaving your body,
परंतु जब आप शरीर छोड़ रहे होंगे,
you're remembering Radha, who's the name of the wife of the Baba down the road.
तो आप
Prabhupada says,
तो आप उनका स्मरण कर रहे हैं। तो जो सड़क के नीचे जो बाबा रहते हैं उनकी पत्नी का नाम राधा है।
you'll remember her.
आप उसका स्मरण कर रहे हैं
And you may take birth in a womb
और आपका जन्म दोबारा से गर्भ में हो सकता है उसका,
and become a Baba.
और आप बाबा बन सकते हो।
So you,
बार बार सॉरी। तो जो नाई की पत्नी
Cutting
है
here,
राधा, उसके बारे में आप स्मरण कर रहे हो और आपका जन्म हो सकता है दोबारा से गर्भ में और आप नाई बन सकते हो।
so you have to be careful.
तो आपको सावधान रहना पड़ेगा।
Or you'll remember Ramu from Ramuna, you know, Ramu, he is down the road, he is selling what, you know, pan, you know. Ramu's pan, you know.
या रामो करके आप जो सड़क के किनारे पान बेच रहा है उसका स्मरण कर रहे हो।
So Srila Prabhupada was in Mayapur.
श्रील प्रभुपाद मायापुर में थे
And 3 devotees in the room next door, 2 sannyasis and one of his personal servant.
तो साथ वाले कमरे में 2 सन्यासी और उनका एक व्यक्तिगत सेवक निवास कर रहे थे।
They were having a transcendental argument.
उनमें आपस में दिव्य संवाद चल रहा था।
So one of them said, you know, Maharaj, and the others are sannyasis. Maharaj, when I chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. When I chant, and whenever I say Rama, I always remember Parusaram.
तो एक ने
His name is Rama too. Parusaram's short name is because you know I like Kshatriya, you know Kshatriya. Parusaram.
तो एक ने कहा महाराज जब मैं महामंत्र जप करता हूँ तो इसमें जब राम पे आता हूँ तो मैं परशुराम का स्मरण करता हूँ क्योंकि उसमें वो भी राम है और शायद मैं क्षत्रिय हूँ इसलिए मैं उनका स्मरण करता हूँ।
So one of the others said, no. when I chant Hare Rama and Hare Krishna Maha mantra, I like Balaram. He's also as Rama.
तो दूसरे ने कहा नहीं, जब मैं महामंत्र का जप करता हूँ तो जब राम आते हैं तो मैं बलराम का स्मरण करता हूँ, वो भी राम है.
And the other sannyasi said, no, I'm very attracted to Ram Leela. So when I say Rama, I remember Lord Ramachandra.
तो तीसरे व्यक्ति ने कहा कि मैं रामलीला से बहुत आकर्षित हूँ, जब मैं महामंत्र का जप करता हूँ राम से मैं अयोध्यापति राम उनका स्मरण करता हूँ.
Then they started fighting, but I'm right, you're not right.
और फिर वो आपस में झगड़ने लगे, मैं सही हूँ तुम सही नहीं हो.
So Prabhupada heard this commotion going on between them.
तो श्रीला प्रभुपाद ने ये शोर सुना.
So Prabhupada rang his bell.
प्रभुपाद ने अपनी बेल बजाई.
And the servant came. He was one of them. Servant came.
तो उनका सेवक आया.
Said, what is going on?
प्रभुपाद ने पूछा क्या चल रहा है.
Prabhupada, we're having discussion.
प्रभुपाद हम आपस में चर्चा कर रहे हैं.
Oh, that is nice. Bring them all in.
प्रभुपाद ने कहा ये तो बहुत अच्छा है, सबको बुला के लाओ.
So what is your discussion?
तो क्या आपकी चर्चा हो रही है.
So each one explained that when I chant Rama Hare Krishna Maha mantra, for me it's Balaram, for him is Parusaram, for him is Lord Ramachandra, and one of them asked, Prabhupada, which is right?
तो उन्होंने फिर समझाया कि जब मैं महामंत्र जप करता हूँ मेरे लिए राम परशुराम है, ये बलराम का स्मरण करते हैं, ये रामचंद्र का स्मरण करते हैं, तो कौन सा सही है.
So Prabhupada affectionately looked at all three of them.
प्रभुपाद ने स्नेह पूर्वक तीनों की ओर देखा.
And he smiled.
मुस्कुराए.
And he said, as you like.
जैसे आपको पसंद है.
And then he explained that all three are Vishnu Tattva, so it's okay.
और उन्होंने फिर समझाया कि तीनों विष्णु तत्व हैं और ठीक है.
Then he said, however,
उन्होंने कहा परंतु
the original Rama in the Hare Krishna Maha mantra refers to Krishna.
तो जो मूलभूत राम है हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र में वो कृष्ण की संबोधित करते हैं.
Who's the source of incarnations and expansions like Balaram, Ramachandra and Parusaram.
जो स्रोत है सभी विस्तार और अवतारों के, उदाहरण के लिए जैसे बलराम, रामचंद्र और परशुराम.
So what is the meaning of Krishna? What is the meaning of Krishna?
कृष्ण का क्या अर्थ है.
What is, yes, all attractive person.
सर्वाकर्षक.
What is the meaning of Krishna? Give him microphone. Quickly. Microphone. We'll miss him. Microphone, Prabhu. Where's the microphone? Everyone. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Yes, Lala. What's your name?
Gaurang.
Gauranga. Say.
Gauranga.
It's not Ram. And it's not Gaurang. It's Gauranga. What's it? They shorten everything, eh? Ram instead of Rama, Gaurang instead of Gauranga. Say Gauranga.
Gauranga.
Gauranga bolite habe, Gauranga. Okay, Gauranga. Prabhu.
Prabhuji, I have recently...
What is the meaning of
Prabhuji,
Krishna?
I have recently read...
No, you're asking a question. My question is, what is the meaning of Krishna?
Maharaj, I have read recently that it means one who checks.
One who checks.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the meaning of Hari. Krishna is Hari, one who checks your repeated birth and death.
Yes, Maharaj.
Nice, eh? Checks. No more repeated birth. That's Hari. Okay. Now the meaning of Krishna, what did you say? The all-attractive person. Yeah. So in the material world, when you find somebody attractive,
तो गौरांग प्रभु ने कहा कि मैंने अभी पढ़ा है हाल में कि जो उसका अर्थ है जो रोकता है. तो महाराज ने कहा कि ये अर्थ है हरि का जो जन्म मृत्यु के संसार चक्कर को रोक दे. तो कृष्ण का अर्थ है सर्व आकर्षक कृष्ण.
So in the material world, when you find someone attractive, the next step is you want to enjoy them.
भौतिक जगत में आप किसी को आकर्षक पाते हैं तो उसका अगला कदम है आप उसको भोग करना चाहते हैं.
But there's only suffering.
परंतु उसमें सिर्फ पीड़ा है.
It's Maya.
वो माया है.
There's no enjoyment.
वहाँ कोई रस नहीं है.
Somebody is commenting here. Prabhu, phone off. Otherwise, go outside and do use your phone. Okay, Prabhu? You can go out. If it's emergency, you can go.
अगर आपातकालीन अवस्था है,
don't translate that. He understands. So when you find somebody attractive materially, you want to become the enjoyer and enjoy them.
भौतिक रूप से अगर आप किसी को आकर्षित पाते हैं तो आप भोक्ता बनना चाहते हैं और उसका भोग करना चाहते हैं.
But in trying to enjoy, you suffer like anything.
और भोग करने के प्रयास में आप बहुत पीड़ा पाते हैं.
But when you find Krishna, who is actually the all-attractive personality originally,
परंतु जब आप कृष्ण को पाते हैं जो वास्तविकता में सर्व आकर्षक है,
then Krishna enjoys you.
तो कृष्ण आपका भोग करते हैं.
Not that you enjoy Krishna.
ऐसा नहीं कि
It's opposite.
आप कृष्ण का भोग करते हैं, विपरीत है, कृष्ण आपका भोग करते हैं.
So when Krishna enjoys you, then you enjoy.
जब कृष्ण आपका भोग करते हैं तब आप वास्तविकता में आनंद प्राप्त करते हैं.
And he plunges you into a reservoir of eternal enjoyment.
और आपको जो शाश्वत आनंद का स्रोत है उसमें पूरा डुबो देते हैं.
So when you find Krishna attractive, Krishna enjoys you.
जब आप कृष्ण को आकर्षक पाते हैं
And
तब
that's-
कृष्ण आपका भोग करते हैं.
And that same Krishna becomes Rama
तो वही
when he gives you and plunges you into a reservoir of eternal enjoyment because he's enjoying you. That's his name, Rama, who gives you eternal enjoyment.
तो वही कृष्ण रामा बन जाते हैं जो आपको शाश्वत आनंद देते हैं और जो आनंद का पूरा महासागर उसमें डुबो देते हैं. तो ये अर्थ है रामा का जो महामंत्र
So
में
there's
आता
a reciprocation.
है. तो ये आदान प्रदान है.
The enjoyer, Krishna,
जो आदि भोक्ता है कृष्ण,
and the enjoyed, the devotee.
जो भोग्य है भक्त.
But when Krishna reciprocates and make you enjoy, his name is Rama.
तो जब कृष्ण आपके साथ आदान प्रदान करते हैं और आपको आनंद प्रदान करते हैं
And that's
तो
called-
वो रामा बन जाते हैं.
And that's called the bliss and ecstasy of serving Krishna, devotional service.
उसको बताया जाता है भक्तिमय सेवा का जो एक्सटेसी है उसका आनंद.
It comes from the words Ramante Yogina Ante. That same Krishna is Ramante Yogina Ante. He plunges you into a reservoir of eternal pleasure. Therefore, he's called Rama in the Mahamantra.
तो जो आनंद का स्रोत है उसमें वो पूरा तरह डुबो देते हैं, इसलिए उनका नाम है राम.
Okay, so now we go to this amazing book.
तो अब
I'll
हम जो
build
ये
your temple, the Juhu story.
अद्भुत पुस्तक है कि मैं मंदिर का निर्माण करूंगा, जुहू की कहानी इसमें से पढ़ेंगे.
So I'll read something from here. It's a chapter called Facing Challenges.
इस अध्याय का नाम है चुनौतियों का सामना करना.
And His Holiness Giriraj Swami says,
परम पूजनीय गिरिराज महाराज कहते हैं,
one of Prabhupada's visitors at Bhogilal Patel's had been an Indian devotee from America.
तो जो श्रील प्रभुपाद से मिलने आए थे उसमें से एक व्यक्ति थे भोगीलाल पटेल जो अमेरिका से थे.
He had worn tilak and white dhoti and kurta of a householder.
उनके पास एक तिलक था, कुर्ता धोती था एक पारिवारिक गृहस्थ का.
But his head hadn't been shaved and I had not been sure of his position.
परंतु उनका जो सिर मुंडा हुआ नहीं था और महाराज कह रहे मैं श्योर नहीं था उनकी क्या स्थिति है.
While he had been talking with Prabhupada, however, I had noted the intimate and affectionate mood.
परंतु जब वो बात कर रहे थे श्रील प्रभुपाद के साथ तो मैंने देखा कितना आत्मीयता के साथ, कितने आत्मीयता के भाव से वो आपस में एक दूसरे से बात कर रहे हैं.
I had rarely witnessed such familiar, affectionate conversations between Prabhupada and any of his disciples.
और बहुत ही चुनिंदा, मैंने कभी ऐसा नहीं देखा था कि श्रील प्रभुपाद और उनके शिष्यों में इतने आत्मीयता और स्नेह पूर्वकता आपस में कोई वार्तालाप हो रहा हो.
When I asked one of my godbrothers who the devotee was, he had told me, Gopal Krishna.
तो जब मैंने अपने गुरु भाई से पूछा कि ये कौन से भक्त है, तो उन्होंने बताया गोपाल कृष्ण.
So this is a first meeting of His Holiness Giriraj Swami and His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj in relationship to Srila Prabhupada. And he noticed that Prabhupada was more affectionate to this particular disciple, Gopal Krishna.
तो ये पहली मुलाकात है परम पूजनीय गिरिराज स्वामी महाराज में, परम पूजनीय गोपाल कृष्ण महाराज में शिला प्रभुपाद के संदर्भ में. और परम पूजनीय गिरिराज महाराज देखते हैं कि शिला प्रभुपाद कितना स्नेहता और आत्मीयता के साथ गोपाल कृष्ण महाराज से बात कर रहे हैं.
Then I'm continuing to read.
मैं आगे पढ़ रहा हूँ.
Gopal Krishna often visited Bombay to meet his mother, who lived in Santa Cruz, not far from Juhu.
गोपाल कृष्ण अक्सर मुंबई जाया करते थे अपनी माँ से मिलने, जो सेंटा क्रूज में रहती थी, जो जुहू के निकट ही है.
And about 8 months after I first saw him, he joined Prabhupada on a morning walk.
जब मैंने उनको पहली बार देखा, उसके 8 महीने बाद वो शिला प्रभुपाद जो सुबह की सैर के लिए जाते थे, उसमें सम्मिलित हुए.
And Gopal Krishna told Prabhupada of a doctor who wanted us to open a small hospital or dispensary as part of the Juhu project.
और उन्होंने शिला प्रभुपाद को एक डॉक्टर के बारे में बताया जो एक डिस्पेंसरी खोलना चाहते थे हमारे जुहू प्रोजेक्ट में.
Prabhupada rejected the idea.
शिला प्रभुपाद ने इसको इनकार कर दिया.
No, we cannot divert our attention. You can say that we consulted Prabhupada and he said at the present moment, until our building is there, we cannot accept any other extra business.
तो शिला प्रभुपाद ने इनकार कर दिया और उन्होंने कहा कि आप उनको कह देना कि कि हम पहले उन्होंने महाराज को कहा कि हम अपना ध्यान कहीं और नहीं भटका सकते. तो उनका आप उनको कह दीजिएगा कि मैंने शिला प्रभुपाद से पूछा, और उनका जब तक हमारी बिल्डिंग तैयार नहीं हो जाती तब तक हम कोई और अन्य कार्य नहीं करेंगे.
So this is how His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj was very intimate with Srila Prabhupada right from the very beginning.
तो इस प्रकार से शुरुआती दिनों से परम पूजनीय गोपाल कृष्ण महाराज बहुत ही करीबी से आत्मीयता थे शिला प्रभुपाद के.
So we continue from another section in the same chapter.
इसी अध्याय में एक अन्य सेक्शन में से पढ़ रहा हूँ.
That month, Gopal Krishna became the GBC for India.
उस महीने जो गोपाल कृष्ण थे भारत के GBC बन गए.
So 1975.
1975 में.
He landed in Bombay but proceeded to Mayapur.
वो बॉम्बे में उन्होंने लैंड किया, वहीं से मायापुर की ओर निकले.
Where Prabhupada told him,
जहाँ प्रभुपाद ने उन्हें बताया,
your first task is to complete the Bombay building in 6 months.
तुम्हारा पहले कार्य है बॉम्बे बिल्डिंग को पूरा करना 6 महीने के अंदर.
Intense instruction.
बहुत ही गंभीर निर्देश.
Gopal Krishna attended the opening of the Krishna Balram temple in Vrindavan and then came to Juhu.
गोपाल
That
कृष्ण
was in April 1975.
अप्रैल 1975 में जब वृंदावन मंदिर की ओपनिंग हुई, उन्होंने वो अटेंड किया, उसके बाद वो जुहू गए.
But before he arrived in Juhu, Prabhupada prepared me. That means prepared His Holiness Giriraj Swami.
तो जुहू उनके पहुंचने से पहले शिला प्रभुपाद ने मुझे तैयार किया. मुझे मतलब यहाँ गिरिराज महाराज अपने बारे में बता रहे हैं.
To impress me with Gopal's competence and stature, he told me, Prabhupada told me, that Gopal had his own office in a major company and his own car.
तो गोपाल कृष्ण की दक्षता और उनका कितना प्रभाव है, इसका अंदाज़ा देने के लिए मुझे शिला प्रभुपाद ने बताया कि गोपाल कृष्ण का अपना खुद का ऑफिस था अमेरिका की एक बहुत मेजर कंपनी में, और अपनी खुद की कार थी.
I was surprised to hear Prabhupada speak about Gopal Krishna in such terms.
मैं बहुत हैरान था शिला प्रभुपाद को गोपाल कृष्ण के इन विषयों पे बात करते हुए देखकर, इस संदर्भ में बात करते देख.
Did he think that in my association with big men in Mumbai, I had developed that standard for assessing a devotee?
Sorry, Maharaj, can
Okay, we'll skip that.
I got it. क्या मुंबई में रहने के बाद किसी भक्त को के जीवन के इस पहलू पे उसको मापना चाहिए?
I was thinking of making you the GBC for India, Prabhupada told me. That means to Giriraj Swami.
प्रभुपाद गिरिराज महाराज को कह रहे हैं, मैं सोच रहा था कि तुम्हें पूरे इंडिया का GBC बना दूं.
But then I considered that your service as temple president in Bombay was more important.
परंतु तब मैंने मनन किया कि तुम्हारी जो सेवा है मुंबई के मंदिर अध्यक्ष के रूप में वो ज़्यादा महत्वपूर्ण है.
In time, I noticed that Prabhupada gave Gopal, Krishna, a lot more freedom than he had given Gopal's predecessors, the previous GBCs.
तो मैंने देखा कि शिला प्रभुपाद ने गोपाल कृष्ण को बहुत ज़्यादा स्वतंत्रता दी उस तुलना में जो उनसे पहले जितने भक्तों ने ये भूमिका निभाई थी.
I figured that either Prabhupada had decided within himself to withdraw a little from the management, or he felt that Gopal was able to function more on his own than the others.
तो मैंने ये निष्कर्ष निकाला, या तो शिला प्रभुपाद सारे प्रबंधन से अपने आप को धीरे धीरे थोड़ा पीछे कर रहे हैं, या गोपाल कृष्ण ज़्यादा दक्षता के साथ कार्य करते हैं अगर उनको ये स्वतंत्रता दी जाए.
In any case, Prabhupada was leaving to Gopal matters in which he previously would have become more directly involved.
तो पहले जिन मामलों में शिला प्रभुपाद व्यक्तिगत रूप से ज़्यादा उसमें इन्वॉल्व होते थे, वो सारे मैटर्स गोपाल कृष्ण महाराज के ऊपर वो छोड़ रहे थे.
I also felt relieved that Gopal was carrying some of the burden of Prabhupada's management responsibilities.
और मैं भी बहुत रिलीव हुआ ये देखकर कि गोपाल कृष्ण शिला प्रभुपाद के ऊपर जितना भार था मैनेजमेंट का, उसका भार अपने ऊपर ले रहे हैं.
So His Holiness Radhanath Swami wrote the foreword to the book, about 2 pages.
परम पूज्य राधानाथ स्वामी महाराज ने इस पुस्तक का फॉरवर्ड लिखा.
And His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj wrote the reflections, which is about 3 pages at the beginning of the book.
और गोपाल कृष्ण महाराज ने अपने रिफ्लेक्शंस लिखे जो इस बुक के शुरुआत के 3 पेजेस हैं.
So His Holiness Giriraj Swami was in the project from 1970.
गिरिराज महाराज इसमें 1970 से इन्वॉल्व थे.
And His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj joined him and they served together from 1975.
और गोपाल कृष्ण महाराज ने उनको ज्वाइन किया 1975 में और तब से वो साथ में सेवा कर रहे हैं.
This book is called the ISKCON Mahabharat.
इस पुस्तक को कहा जाता है इस्कॉन की महाभारत.
It shows you how devotees fight with each other and how Prabhupada resolves it.
ये आपको दिखाता है कि कैसे भक्त आपस में एक दूसरे से झगड़ा करते हैं और कैसे शिला प्रभुपाद उसका समाधान करते थे.
It tells you how to deal with politicians.
ये आपको बताता है कि पॉलिटिशियंस के साथ कैसे डील करना है.
And it tells you the origination and what it means to have a life membership program. It's in the book.
और इसमें बताया जाता है कि जो लाइफ मेंबरशिप का कार्यक्रम कैसे शुरुआत हुआ और कैसे सही ढंग से करना चाहिए.
And if you have any question you're going to ask Srila Prabhupada about festivals, temples, fundraising, construction, book distribution, Prabhupada answers.
और अगर आपको कोई भी प्रश्न है जो आप शिला प्रभुपाद से पूछते जाए, फेस्टिवल से रिलेटेड, टेम्पल से रिलेटेड, बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, किसी भी चीज़ से रिलेटेड, उस प्रश्न का उत्तर इस पुस्तक में है.
And this book gives you details of how Raghunath Patil joined and became the famous Lokanath Swami.
और इस पुस्तक में वो सारे डिटेल में विवरण है कि कैसे रघुनाथ पटेल ने ISKCON ज्वाइन किया और बाद में लोकनाथ स्वामी बने.
And this book details of how His Holiness Radhanath Swami joined ISKCON in Mumbai. It's here.
और इस पुस्तक में डिटेल में वर्णन है कैसे परम पूज्य राधानाथ स्वामी महाराज ने ज्वाइन किया मुंबई में.
How many of you would like a copy?
आप में से कितने लोग हैं जो इसकी एक कॉपी चाहेंगे?
Okay, we'll shortly give you a copy before I explain the price.
तो थोड़े समय में आपको ये पुस्तक दी जाएगी. इससे पहले जिसका प्राइस है मैं उसको समझा दूँ.
This book is printed by the Bhaktivedanta Book Trust based in Australia, BBT Australia.
तो ये जो पुस्तक का प्रकाशन किया गया है भक्तिवेदांता बुक ट्रस्ट पीबीटी ऑस्ट्रेलिया के द्वारा किया गया
It's a deluxe edition,
ये डीलक्स एडिशन है,
hard bound,
हार्ड बाउंड,
stitched,
इसको जेल
sewn, glued and sewn. Yes.
इसको जेल चढ़ाया गया है,
And a dust cover,
डस्ट कवर है,
like that. 800 pages, 40 pictures inside.
800 पेजेस, 40 चित्र हैं,
And it weighs 1.25 kilos. Heavy,
इसका जो वेट है वो 1.25 किलो है,
very heavy.
बहुत
So
भारी है.
So 1 year, 3 months ago in January 2021, we released 10,000 copies.
1 साल 3 महीने पहले जनवरी 2021 में 10,000 कॉपीज प्रकाशित की गई थी.
That was taken away outside of India.
वो सभी भारत के
It was
बाहर भेज दी
distributed
गई थी.
outside of India.
भारत
Most
के
of
बाहर
it.
उसको डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया गया.
Several hundred only came to Juhu. Several hundred copies came to Juhu. Some few
जो में
hundred.
कुछ 100 कॉपियां ही आई.
So then I took the responsibility of printing with BBT Australia another 10,000 copies.
तो मैंने जिम्मेदारी ली बीबीटी ऑस्ट्रेलिया से अन्य 10,000 कॉपियां प्रकाशित करने की.
And I reserved 7,500 copies of that for India.
और उसमें से 7500 जो कॉपियां हैं वो भारत के लिए रिजर्व की.
Now, 1 year, 3 months ago, the cost was a little different.
1 साल 3 महीने पहले जो कॉस्ट था वो कुछ अलग था.
So the reprinting was more costly than 1 year, 3 months ago.
जो उसकी रीप्रिंट होना था 1 साल 3 महीने पहले करते वो ज़्यादा कॉस्टली होता.
Same book,
उसी पुस्तक
deluxe edition.
डीलक्स एडिशन.
Because paper price went up last year in September, October, few months ago,
कुछ
and
महीने
the cost
पहले
went up by 40%.
कुछ महीने पहले सितंबर अक्टूबर में पेपर का प्राइस बहुत बढ़ गया, 40% बढ़ गया.
So the devotees suggested to me increase the price of the book from last year, from the original print.
तो भक्तों ने मुझे सलाह दी कि इस पुस्तक का दाम को बढ़ा देना चाहिए, जो पहले प्रकाशित हुई थी उससे ज़्यादा रखना चाहिए.
So I said no.
तो मैंने कहा नहीं.
Because in the US, North America, they distribute this book $25 retail,
यूएस अमेरिका में $25 में इसको बेचा था,
which is plus minus 2,000 rupees.
जिसे लगभग 2000 के करीब आता है.
And in the UK, they distribute this book retail 18 pounds, which is also plus minus 2,000 rupees.
यूके में 18 पाउंड में दिया गया, जो लगभग 2000 रुपये बनता है.
But we have used, with BBT Australia, I've used Prabhupada's formula for India.
तो जो प्रभुपाद का फॉर्मूला था भारत के लिए, मैंने वही इस्तेमाल किया बीबीटी से.
What you will pay 2,000 rupees in America or in UK, you'll pay half the price here, 1,000 rupees.
तो जो भी आप दाम दोगे अमेरिका में या यूके में, उसका जो आधा दाम है उस पे वो भारत में दिया जाएगा.
But I should have increased the price because of the increase of cost.
मुझे
But I didn't.
दाम बढ़ा देना चाहिए था क्योंकि इतना कॉस्ट बढ़ा है, परंतु मैंने ऐसा नहीं किया.
Because it's not like a regular book like Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam where you print millions. This is only printing 10,000.
ये कोई ऐसे पुस्तक नहीं है भगवत गीता की तरह जो लाखों में जिसका प्रकाशन होता है.
And it's a book for devotees.
ये सिर्फ 10,000 प्रीतियाँ इसकी प्रकाशित की गई हैं और ये पुस्तक विशेषकर भक्तों के लिए ही है.
It's Prabhupada Leela Katha.
ये प्रभुपाद लीला कथा है.
And you'll see how Prabhupada did management, administration, preaching, everything in this book.
और आप देखेंगे प्रभुपाद ने कैसे मैनेजमेंट, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, प्रचार किया, हर सारी चीजें इस पुस्तक में.
Including fights, demons, against, for, like Mahabharata.
जिसमें सम्मिलित है
ISKCON
सारे
महाभारत.
प्रकार के झगड़े.
Yes.
ISKCON की महाभारत.
Okay. So now, yesterday we began distributing the book in Punjabi Bagh.
कल हमने शुरुआत किया पंजाबी बाग में इस पुस्तक को
Would
देना.
select devotees from the congregation.
कुछ भक्त जो कांग्रेगेशन थे उनको.
And one of the families yesterday, they sponsored 35 copies of this book for each of the brahmacharis in the temple.
तो एक परिवार ने 35 कॉपीज इसकी स्पॉन्सर की मंदिर में जितने ब्रह्मचारी हैं उनके लिए.
And another devotee, you may know him, Nityadam Prabhu, who was a brahmachari here.
और आप अन्य भक्त जिनको आप जानते हो, नित्य धाम प्रभु जो यहाँ पर ब्रह्मचारी थे पहले.
So he sponsored 35 copies for the students in the base. Base.
तो उन्होंने 35 कॉपीज को स्पॉन्सर किया गया है जो बेस में स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनके लिए.
And then we ran out of copies. We had to order more copies to bring here.
तो हमारी सारी कॉपीज खत्म हो गई तो हमें और कॉपीज यहाँ पे मंगवानी पड़ी.
And in that same way, you should not be selfish.
उसी प्रकार से आपको सिर्फ अपने बारे में नहीं सोचना चाहिए.
And just take one copy for yourself. That's selfish.
कि सिर्फ एक कॉपी खरीद ली अपने लिए, ये सेल्फिश.
You take more than one copy. It could be 2, 3, or 35, or 3,500, and you give as gifts to others.
तो आप ज़्यादा कॉपी ले सकते हैं, 2, 3, 35, 3500 और अन्यों को गिफ्ट कर सकते हैं.
And I can tell you who to give the gift to.
और मैं आपको बता सकता हूँ कि किसको गिफ्ट करना, उपहार में देना है.
Don't tell that other person, the other devotee, you don't like him or her. Don't say that. Don't say, I don't like you. Don't say that.
अन्य भक्त जिसको आप पसंद नहीं करते उसको ये मत बोलिए कि मैं आपको पसंद नहीं करता.
Because they don't know that you don't like them.
क्योंकि उनको नहीं पता कि आप उनको पसंद नहीं करते.
So you have to remove your dislike.
तो आपके अंदर जो ये नापसंदी है इसको हटाना है.
So the first person you should give a gift to is the devotee you don't like, to remove the dislike.
तो पहला व्यक्ति जिसको आप भक्त जिसको आपने उपहार देना है उसको देना है जिसको आप पसंद नहीं करते, जिससे आपके अंदर जो नापसंदी है वो सब खत्म हो जाए.
This book is not going to be printed again.
ये पुस्तक का दोबारा प्रकाशन नहीं
There's only
होगा.
20,000 copies for the whole world.
पूरे विश्व के लिए सिर्फ 20,000 कॉपीज हैं.
So you take your own copy and also gift copies to others.
तो आप अपने लिए ये खरीदें और अन्यों को उपहार देने के लिए खरीदें.
Sometimes there may be other devotees. I mean, 1,000 rupees is a little bit of money, right? They may not be able to afford, or some devotees who are studying, they may not be able to afford, or the student who is studying and is a devotee, is the only devotee in their home, he can't ask his father for money, so give him a gift.
क्योंकि जो 1000 रुपये है वो कोई कीमत है, तो हो सकता है कोई पढ़ाई कर रहा है वो इसका खर्चा नहीं उठा सकता, या कोई अब एकमात्र स्टूडेंट परिवार में भक्त है अपने पिता से पैसे नहीं मांग सकता इस पुस्तक के लिए, तो उनके लिए आप स्पॉन्सर कीजिए.
In other words, you are practically giving them Prabhupada Sangha, the association of
तो आप
Prabhupada.
व्यवहारिक रूप से आप उनको प्रभुपाद का संग प्रदान कर रहे हैं.
And through Prabhupada Leela.
प्रभुपाद लीला के माध्यम से.
Okay, so we'll have to do this very nicely.
हमें इसको बहुत अच्छे तरीके से करना है.
What time is Prasadam?
प्रसादम किस समय है?
Prasadam ready? Okay. So first, the Matajis with the children and maybe also the Prabhus with the children should come first.
तो सबसे पहले माता जी बच्चे या प्रभु जिनके बच्चे हैं उनको सबसे पहले आना है.
Now I'm going to distribute the books to you, but somebody has to start writing down names. Huh?
तो मैं आपको पुस्तक दूंगा परंतु किसी
No,
को
there should
नाम
be two
लिखना
people
होगा.
writing names, not one. You forget, huh?
2 भक्तों को लिखना है नाम.
Come here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, is there any other base that we preach in besides Nityadam's base? Nityadam Prabhu. Any other base is there? He said he has 4 plus 5 bases. That's 9 bases. He said 4 and 5. 4. So stand up. Give him microphone. So say in Hindi, how many, don't say minimum number, say maximum number. How many students or potential students are involved in those 4 or 5 bases in total?
Maharaj, actually Nityananda sponsored for our base.
What's wrong with him? Rukmini Krishna Prabhu, what is wrong with him?
So as you can repeat again.
You answer my question.
Please repeat.
You don't tell me your purport.
तो आप महाराज को अपना तात्पर्य मत सुनाइए जो महाराज प्रश्न पूछ रहे हैं उसमें उसका उत्तर दीजिए.
50.
In business you should not be honest.
व्यापार में आपको ईमानदार नहीं होना चाहिए.
And in transcendental business there's no limit. There's no? Yes.
और अगर दिव्य व्यापार हो तो उसमें तो कोई सीमा ही नहीं है.
He needs training. He's from Vaikuntha, he's taking everyone to Braj. We still here. Translate, Baba.
तो प्रभु जी का नाम है वैकुंठ व्रज. महाराज कह रहे हैं वैकुंठ से हैं, सबको व्रज में ले जा रहे हैं, परंतु हम अभी यहीं पर हैं.
Through this book, to the students in the bases, he'll take them to Braj. Through this book.
तो जितने भी पुस्तकें लेंगे अपने बेसिस के लिए वो इस पुस्तक के माध्यम से उन सभी को ब्रज ले जाएंगे.
Hey, Vaikunt Braj Prabhu, you understand now? So he is responsible for the bases where the students stay, and they don't have enough money, and sometimes the parents don't know they're devotees, it's a problem, that they can't afford. How many students are there in these 4 or 5 bases in total maximum?
Maharaj, it's 50, Maharaj.
50. Who would like to sponsor books to give to these nice students who will become future brahmacharis? And sometimes they'll get married after brahmacharya ashram. Who would like to sponsor for the bill? What's your name? Give him microphone. Because he needs to write the name down.
तो इन बेसिस में जो 50 स्टूडेंट्स रह रहे हैं इनके लिए कौन कॉपी स्पॉन्सर करना चाहेगा?
I hope you brought enough.
Hare Krishna
What's
Maharaj.
your good name?
Advaita Kripadas.
He's merciful. Is Advaita Kripa Prabhu. He's merciful.
ये बहुत कृपालु हैं. इनका नाम ही अद्वैत कृपा.
So out of those 50 students, how many books you'd like to sponsor for the students? And you must get Vaikuntha Braj's mercy in the process. You make sure you touch his feet, and that's my instruction.
I will touch his feet, but he should allow me.
No. You should know how to touch feet without them knowing it. You understand? If you ask for permission, who will say yes, touch my feet, touch my feet? Oh.
तो महाराज कह रहे हैं मेरा आपको निर्देश है इस पूरे माध्यम में आपको वैकुंठ ब्रज प्रभु के चरण को छूना है. ये मेरी आपके लिए आज्ञा है और आपको पता होना चाहिए कि कैसे छूना है, चाहे वो अनुमति दे या ना दे.
Advaita Kripa Prabhu, you should progress from Chaitanya Leela to Braj Leela. So your name is Advaita Kripa Prabhu. How many books you'd like to sponsor for the bases?
That's 10.
10. Hari Bol! Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram. तो 10 पुस्तकें प्रभु जी ने स्पॉन्सर की हैं.
Okay. I thought he'll say 50 and the next person won't come down, Now he put the standard at 10, Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Gopi Priya, Mataji, how many books you are sponsoring for the base?
10.
10. I don't know why he said 10. No, it's 10. Okay, that's nice. 10.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare. So we have 30 more books to go
Maharaj,
to give these deserving students who will become
coming online.
Online?
Yeah.
You are online?
One of our very nice devotee. We have a very nice devotee called Krishna Bhav Prabhu.
No, I'll come back to him online. Just tell him wait online. Okay. Who else? I'll give him another service for those. How many is sponsoring? 108 books or?
He has sponsored 31 books.
That's not for the base. I'm dealing with the base here.
Okay.
That's for the libraries. Okay. 30 more books to be sponsored for the base devotees. Give the preachers the chance to make them better devotees. So, any more one wants us? Huh? He's always charitable. He was the first one to take me for a walk in this nice park. He's a member of that park. And you remember we went? Yes. So Danavir is the founder member. Okay, founders got a lot of influence, you know. So Danavir Nitai. Prabhu, how many books? This Kadam Bihari, in Danavir Nitai's words, he always twists it in a transcendental way. So Danavir Nitai, how many books? How many? 31. One for him. Okay, write it down. Danavir Nitai, 31 books. Okay? We good?
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
So Vaikuntha Braj, you make sure you take your stock of 51 books today. Clear the stock and give it to him, right? Today, this morning.
Thank you, Maharaj.
We okay? Good. We're doing very well. Now where's Rukmini Krishna Prabhu and the microphone and the devotee online?
Yes, Maharaj.
Tell us, what's the devotee's name? Is he looking at me now somewhere from a camera?
Yeah, he must be looking. Yeah,
Haribol.
Krishna Bhav Prabhu.
Huh?
Krishna Bhav Prabhu.
Krishna Bhav Prabhu. Thank you very much for sponsoring. What is it? 51?
31. 31.
Did I hear 51? Just check Krishna Bhav Prabhu. Was it like the 3 or the 5 in the one?
तो कृष्ण भाव प्रभु महाराज पूछ रहे हैं कि आपने क्या बोला था 31 या 51?
31.
Kadam Bihari will twist it again, be careful. How many?
He said 31. He can.
Whatever. Okay.
I got a call.
You tell, what's his name again? What's his name again?
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Bhav. Ask him what Mataji's name.
He's ready for 51.
What's Mataji's name?
Mataji ka kya? Mataji ka kya naam?
What's her name?
Mataji ka naam hai? Hold on. So he and his brother Raktak Pran Prabhu and Mataji Sri Mohini Mataji, see, they have agreed for 51 copies.
No. He's individual. When he's hungry, he can't eat for them. Explain. On the phone. So he is sponsoring 51 books. His name again is Krishna Bhav Prabhu. Let's chant for him. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. And ask that Mataji, what's her name again?
Sri Mohini Mataji.
Sri Mohini Mataji, she must take a few books for her personal friends in the neighborhood, lady friends, Ask her how many she's taking. Not 51, but few, We'll come back to them. Okay. Thank you very much. Prabhu, what's your microphone, please? Haribol.
Hare Krishna Maharaj Ji.
Hare Krishna. 1 minute. What is name? Bhav? Krishna Bhav. So you can explain to Krishna Bhav that some people may not be able to afford 1,000 rupees so the temple can subsidize and give them. You know, like devotees to do service, and you know who they are. Right? Okay, we'll do like that. So like that he'll be serving Vaishnavas also. What's your nice name?
Nandlal Shyam Das.
Nanda Shyam
Das.
Tell us.
I am sponsoring 5 books for my friends.
5 boxes?
5 books, yeah.
5 books or boxes?
Books.
5
books.
Books. Sorry, I can't hear. I'm 62 years old. Sometime here I'm getting a little old now. Okay, 1 box has 10 books. So now we have to open the box and take out 5 from there, and then 5 will be left. What do you think?
Yeah, 5 number of books. You know.
5 books.
Yeah.
1, 2,
2, 3, 4, 5.
Panch.
Yeah. Panch.
Okay. Put his name down. Wonderful devotee. Nanda Shyam Prabhu. Let's chant for him. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Who else likes to take more than 1 book that you're going to distribute to others as gifts? Anyone? Of course, some of you will take your own individual book. That's fine. Yeah. No, he said 2 boxes already. 2 boxes like that. Two
books.
boxes.
2 books only, Maharaj.
2 books. What's your nice name?
Bhaktavatar Das.
Bhaktavatar Prabhu. 2 books. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. So that means he's giving one as a gift, which is a great thing. And give it to somebody that you know that you don't like. Eh? Oh, everyone you like, that's fine. Okay, good. Yes, what's your good name? Microphone to the back. Haribol.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Yes, what's your name?
Vandita. Vandita.
Vandita. You come from Mangalati?
Yes. Yes,
you chant here too?
Yes, Maharaj.
My eyes go everywhere. Nice to see you come to Mangalati.
Thank you,
Very
Maharaj.
inspiring for the other ladies.
Thank you.
Vandita.
Yes, Maharaj.
So how many boxes?
I need 3 books.
3 books. You're going to give 2 as gifts.
Yes.
You got Vandita's name? You know who she is? You stand up, give your darshan. Stand. This devotee, your name again is? Padma. Padmada Hari. You must see him. You got your name, so he give you phone number also in case. But you take your books today. Right? Let's chant for Vandita.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Who's next? More than 1 book. 1 minute. No. One devotee on phone. Oh, we'll do that first, right? We'll come back to you. Yes. Raghav Prabhu. How many books? 21 books. He's going to take it himself and distribute, right? 21 books. Raghav Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Now that nice devotee Advaita Kripa who said 10 books, you know, for this thing, he should get 1 book from there for himself also. You know, he needs his own copy also. Good. Prabhu, what's your name? A microphone there, please.
Lalit Chopra.
Lalit Chopra. Nice. So, Shriman Lalit Chopra, how can you help us?
11s.
This book?
Yes.
How many?
1,000 rupees.
1 book?
No, 11th book.
11 books. That's 11,000 rupees. How much?
11 book. 11 numbers.
11 books is 11,000 rupees. Yes or no?
11 numbers books.
Yes, but how much?
1,000 rupees one book.
Per book. And total?
11,000.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Okay, you have his name, Prabhu? You must see Padmanabh. Hare. Padma. See Vishnu. See Vishnu, see Vishnu. Not Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu, see Vishnu. Okay, we good? Next, more than one book.
Hare Krishna Maharaji.
What's your name?
Vikram Arora. Vikram Arora.
Vikram Agarwal.
Arora.
Vikram Arun.
Arora.
Sorry.
A-R-O-R-A.
Vikram Arora.
Yeah.
Oh, from Agarwal to Arun to Aurora. Okay. A. Sorry.
So I like to sponsor one box.
One box. So 10 books for Vikram Arora. Now you'll take the books and you'll distribute it yourself, right? Yes or no?
One box.
One box, but you'll take the books with
10
you.
books.
10 books. Let's chant for Vikram Arora Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. There was some hand up here. Microphone, please. Microphone here.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
What's your name?
Mohit.
Mohit.
10 books.
One box, 10 books. Mohit, you must see him and then he'll know what to do. Let's chant for Mohit. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, anyone else for today? Yes, 2 hands up in the back. Pass the microphone to the back. More than one book. Yes, Mataji right in the back, then you pass the microphone. Pass it to the back, then you'll get it back, the microphone. There's a Mataji behind you, but we'll bring the microphone back to you. Yes, what's your name, Mataji?
I'm Ritu Khanna.
Ritu.
Ritu.
And the family name?
Khanna.
Khanna, Ritu Khanna.
Ritu Khanna.
How many books would you like to?
I'll take 3 books.
Okay, Ritu Khanna, 3 books. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. And pass the microphone forward. And what's your name? Yes. What's your name?
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
Microphone, put it on.
मेरा नाम मुस्कान वर्मा
No,
है.
hold close.
मेरा नाम मुस्कान वर्मा है. मुस्कान वर्मा.
Muskan Verma.
जी.
How many books?
5 books.
5 books. You got the name? Muskan Verma. She's there and she must see you, right? Let's chant for Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Anyone else for more than one book? Yes, microphone right to the back. Microphone right to the back.
Hare
What's your
Krishna.
name?
My name is Aarti.
Aarti.
Yes.
Yes. How many books?
5 books.
5 books for Aarti. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Aarti. You must see this nice devotee in the front. Okay? Vishnu. Aarti, you must see Vishnu soon and take your 5 books today. Okay. Now, any more online? Okay. So now I'll distribute the books individually. If you want to take one book, you can come to me and I'll give you that book. The bulk of the books will go to the other devotees. But I'm not signing now. Not signing now. Because I have some health issue. I had to take out my pump. You saw I was a little bit struggling. So if you can allow me the space and time to sort of get my health together. So it's important. Mataji, a microphone please. I can, but let's give it the time it needs for me. Yeah. Mataji name?
Kishori Vishakha Devi.
Kishori Vishakha. How many books?
3 books.
3 books for Kishori Vishaka. Everyone? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
People who are watching on YouTube, they are commenting by the devotees from our community.
So people are watching on YouTube, they want books also, right?
They want to sponsor books.
They want to sponsor books. Yes, tell us now, quickly.
5 copies from Rasik Priya Prabhu.
Rasik Priya on YouTube, 5 copies. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Then 5 books from Steven and Ranu Simran.
Stephen and Ranu Simran.
Steven, Ranu, Simran.
Stephen, Ranu Simran, 5 books. Everyone. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. And next.
5 books from Vajra Narsimha Prabhu.
Vraja Nrsimha Prabhu, 5 books.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama. 1 minute, Prabhu. Okay, Prabhu's name is Bhakta Avatar. Prabhu is again reincarnated with us from 2 books to 1 box, which is 10 books. Let's chant for
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Now read on from the YouTube. No, YouTube.
There are 2 books for Piyush Mishra Prabhu.
Piyush Mishra, 2 books. Everyone. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
2 books from Yogesh Prabhu.
Yogesh Prabhu, 2 books.
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
5 copies from Ashok Chaitanya Prabhu.
Ashok Chaitanya Prabhu, 5 books.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
From Amit Mutreja Prabhu, he wants to sponsor 3 books.
Amit
Mutreja.
Amit Mutreja, 3 books. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
We are posting the number of Padmadhari Vishnu Prabhu online. All those devotees who are watching online. आप जितने भी online देख रहे हैं, तो आप उस नंबर पे प्लीज संपर्क कीजिएगा. कई भक्तों को जानते हैं, कई भक्तों को नहीं जानते.
If you want more books, those who are online and still considering it, who should they see?
Padmadhari Vishnu Prabhu.
Give your darshan in the camera. Padmadhari Vishnu Prabhu. Please see him and also see Kadam Bihari. He'll give his own purport to the number. Come Kadam Bihari. And Kadam Bihari Prabhu in the camera.
Maharaj, one more.
One more.
From Satya Bhama Maharani Mataji, 25 copies.
Satya Bhama Maharani, 25 books. Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
That is Karuna Chandra Prabhu's mother.
So Satya
And
Bhama
Karuna
Mataji.
Chandra Prabhu, how many books you taking? He'll take the rest. Okay. Yes, Prabhu, what's your name? Madhur. He's very sweet, Madhur Chopra. Give us a sweet number. 5 books for Madhur Chopra. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. What's your name? Yogesh? Lokesh? Lokeshvarya Prabhu. Lokeshvarya Prabhu. 10 books. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sanjay Seravat. Sanjay Seravat. 31 books. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Next. Okay. So now if you're taking one book, please give your name there now and then come to me. I'll give you the book. If you're taking one book for yourself, go to Prabhu, sit down there, go a little away so there's no clogging of. Sit there. Kadambiyari, tell them where to go. Give your name and you take your book because you may not have the Lakshmi right now.
There are more names.
But take your book at least. Go to him.
There are more names online.
More names online. Go ahead.
Sunita Agarwal, 2 books.
Sunita Agarwal, 2 books. Everyone.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Anurag Verma, 2 books.
Anurag Verma, 2 books. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Gaur Bhakta Prabhu, he is sponsoring 1 book.
Gaur
Bhakta
Prabhu is taking a book. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Now if you're taking books from us now, I can give you the books, but you make sure your name is there. How many books? 31 books. Bring. He needs 1 for now. So 30 more books for you. Here we are. Haribol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It's open. This is an open book. You want a sealed book or open book? Okay, you open it here. Okay. No, I cannot sign right now because my health situation. Oh, for you. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama. I will sign, Haribol, I will sign, but it'll be another time. Is that okay? Because right now I have
There are more names, Maharaj.
Okay, more names online.
Satish Kumar Kathuria, 2 books.
Satish Kumar. Pramanjana's father, Satish Kumar, is taking 2 books. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Put the microphone on.
Rajendra Vaid, 2 books.
Haribol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
जिनको भी पुस्तकें चाहिए अभी महाराज
If you want your copy of your book,
यहाँ पे आ जाए.
come now, give your name. You can always give the Lakshmi later. Come, go to him, give your name. Prabhu,
तो यहाँ पर
somebody
आइए,
else should collect
सबसे पहले
money.
अपना नाम लिखवाएं
Somebody else
पद्मधारी
should help
विष्णु
you. You
प्रभु
don't
को
do everything yourself.
और उसके
Haribol.
बाद आके नाम लिखवाएं.
Vishnu, don't do everything yourself. Somebody else should sort that out and take. Okay, come for your book if you're taking a book and you gave your name. Haribol.
Maharaj, there are more names.
Thank you.
Suruchi Mittar, 5 books.
Suruchi Mitchell, 5 books. Everyone.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama
Rama, Hare Hare. Who's next? What's this for? 1 book. Yeah. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Maharaj, there is more.
No. He gave for 1 book, but he's giving more money. So
Oh.
call him here. Okay, that's fine.
Maharaj, Neil Madhav is sponsoring 3 books.
Neil Madhav, 3 books.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
If you gave your name, even if you didn't pay, you can pay later. You can give the Lakshmi. But take your book now. We're running out of stock. Take your book now. You gave your name? Okay, here we are. Thank you very much. Who's next?
Amar Priya Prabhu is sponsoring 1 book.
Amar Priya Prabhu is sponsoring 10 books.
One.
Huh?
He's taking one, but not for himself. For others.
He's taking one book.
He's for others only.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
If you gave your name and you need the books now, please come and take it. Even if it's 2 books or 3 books, take it now. Please come. Vandita, come. Vandita, please come. A name, Prabhu, can you go a little back? Go a little back. Prabhu, you must tick that she's taking your books. How many books, Vandita? 3 books. You have to be here. Her name is Vandita. You wrote the name just. So tick, she's taken the books. And give your phone number. Everyone, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama,
Vanshi
Rama.
Vihari Prabhu is sponsoring 1 book.
Vamsi Bihari, his name is there? Okay.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Bolo naam.
So tell him. He's
Maharaj.
taking 2 books.
So Devi Priyadasi is sponsoring 5 books.
Right? Haribol? He's sponsoring, he's taking 2 books, the 3 books. He said we can sponsor. You give me the 3 books, I know who to give it to. You give me those 3 books of his. You got it?
Maharaj is
Prabhu? Everyone, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare
Maharaj's
Rama.
mother
Rama,
is
Rama.
sponsoring 5
1
books.
minute. Haribol, this is the 3 books from the devotee. I know who to give it to. It kept with me. Tick. 10 books, right? You already ticked there. Haribol? Yeah. Please help him carry. It's 12 kilos. Baba. Okay.
Maharaj, there are more names coming.
Okay. Your mama? How many? 5. What's her name?
Sudevi.
Sudevi Priya. 5 books. Everyone chant.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare. Who gave? You gave your name? You gave.
Maharaj.
How many? Okay.
One
Thank you very much. Who's 1 book?
Srinivas.
Yes, you gave your name there?
Maharaj,
Okay.
just
Who else? 1
just
book?
1 more name, Maharaj.
Yeah.
Srinivas Prasad Das and Achyutya Priya Devidasi, 5 books.
Okay, let's chant for Srinivas and Achyutya Priya Devidasi.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You're taking 5 books now. You gave your name in. Okay, take your 5 books. Here we are. That's 4 and that's 1, 5. This is open. Next. One book. 2 books. Okay. You send them to me after you tick. Haribol? Haribol, I'm listening. Prabhu, Vishnu, I'm listening. Whoever you send, I'll give the books and we know. Take it. Hare Krishna. Thank you. One book? Yes. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Next. Hare Krishna. Thank you. No, she gave a name before. Tell you gave your name. RT. 5 books. Yes. You taking it now? Yeah, take it now. Yes. So somebody needs to help her. Another Mataji should come and help her. Call this Mataji. She's taking 5 books, little heavy. Please help her. Yeah, you take 3. And that's your 2. See, she'll help you. It's very heavy. Thank you. Hare Krishna. That's for her. You're helping her for the books. Okay. Next. 3 books. You gave your name there. Right? What's your name? Oh, you're Ritu. I remember. Thank you, Ritu. Hare Krishna. Next. Hare Krishna. How many? You gave your name. He ticked it. She gave a name before. She's taking it now. You have a phone number? Yeah, you have to give details, otherwise you wouldn't know. He is bewildered.
One announcement, those who are taking this book should help to build our Yoni temple also.
Not now. Another program. No, nobody is here. Nobody. No, it's okay. He's always giving some twist. How many? 5. Call Mataji. Mataji, help her too. Come, you take this 3. Yeah? Hare Krishna. And the 2 more to help you because it's heavy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Next. 1. Hare Krishna. Next. Name.
Give him 1 and 1 box, 10, 11, 10. Because they are short of the books now. Bring the box. When somebody wants immediately, you must give. How many books there? It's 10. Yeah, 10. I am old man, you know. I'll give you 1 book and he'll give you the box. Sorry, boss. Lalit's name is there. Take his number. He's busy. He's busy. Lalit.